Come on, you stupid machine! Just another distraction. You. Please. I need more time.
In a freak accident today, McJovern High School exploded, engulfing the entire campus and leaving only 3 students surviving the catastrophe. These students claim the explosion was the result of a small nuclear reactor.
I vow that McJovern High School will be rebuilt for the start of the next school year.
Back on the home front, the 3 surviving teens of last summer's McJovern High School explosion were caught trespassing on the rebuilt campus, which has not officially been reopened to the public.
About the time you got here.
Yeah, you kept us all waiting.
Look, I'm sorry. I was having second thoughts about doing this.
Are you having the nightmares too?
Every night, I keep seeing Riv. He's reaching out for me, like he's trapped, and I can save him. And then, the blast.
It was the only way. Had the Riff not set off the nuclear wave 6000 reactor in the school basement, this town, maybe even the whole world, would have been overrun with zombies.
We couldn't even save Samantha.
Had she not offered herself as a zombie queen, Riff would never have had time to set the nuclear wave 6000 reactor correctly.
Seriously?
It's all I could find.
So let's get to this.
I can't believe they rebuilt the whole school over summer. Mr. Phillips' classroom looks just like it used to, except his desk was always cluttered.
I remember he was always losing his pencil.
I hated to see him become undead. It was just so wrong. I didn't even turn in my book report.
Even in his zombified state, I'm sure he knew you meant to. It would have been late, though. 25 points of the final score.
Don't remind me.
The highest you could get was a
Stop, alright?
C-.
In remembrance of Mr. P.
And you know he hated being called that.
Come on, let's go.
This is the only way. You 3 run for cover and I'll overload the reactor.
But Riff,
There's no time for goodbyes. Just go.
So, we meet again.
For the last time. Samantha, don't do it! No!
the basement.
Yeah. It's still here. How could they have rebuilt it?
It's possible. However, unlikely that this is the original Wavetron 6000 reactor room. that Mr. Phillips built.
How can that be? We saw the school go up sky high.
If it was at the center of the blast, perhaps it created a temporal vortex that's shielded from the blast.
Do you mean something like harmonic frequencies creating a virtual barrier?
Sympathetic frequencies, to be exact. However, I only have read it in rare cases. Perhaps Riff, when he overloaded the Wavetron 6000 reactor, allowed too much conversion in time, and this created such as a barrier.
If that's true, then what else was protected from the blast?
Look, the controls are still set from Riff's adjustments. That means if I just
What are you doing? Trying to kill us?
No, I might be able to recreate the original containment field.
I don't think you should be touching that anymore.
I'm the one who told Riv how to overload in the first place. If I just
Stop that, man. We don't need another school destroyed.
Yeah, and I have a hair appointment at 7 tonight.
你们俩真让我可烦呢。
What?
I might be able to bring back.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Gee, how could you? I never miss a hair appointment.
Okay, guys. I think we should run. Run! Seem to be growing in number.
There must be the nuclear radiation. I didn't account for that.
Well, what did you account for? Us being attacked and eaten by the undead?
I'm sorry, guys.
Wait! If the zombies are back, then that means... Riv!
I'm back. And I know what to do.
I still don't understand how you
Shh.
I still don't understand how you were able to defeat those zombies back there.
It's something that happened to me from the first explosion.
Somehow, during the blast, your molecules under the nuclear fusion must have combined. Is that really even possible?
Possible? You just saw Riff melt, for lack of a better word, all those zombies right in front of your eyes.
I know what I think I saw.
Riff, are you okay?
Yeah.
It takes your energy, doesn't it?
Every time.
What do you mean?
He means every time he makes the blast happen, it takes part of himself to make it happen.
You don't mean literally, do you?
I do. When Riff and the fusion combined, the two have to become symbionts. One cannot exist without the other. In order to use one, the other one must be used as well.
So you mean that Riff just used up part of himself in the blast?
That would explain why Riff is still panting.
Look, I'm right here and I'm fine. You try sending energy out of your arms and see how it feels afterwards. Anyway, we don't have time to talk about me. Now that the portal's been opened, he'll be looking for me.
He?
How
Sebastian.
can he still be?
He survived the blast just like I did. I was battling him the whole time I was in the other dimension.
It wasn't really another dimension. It was a parallel universe.
Look! When you're fighting for humanity's existence in another world after a nuclear blast, only to see someone you cared about be turned into a zombie-fied state and then destroyed before your eyes in the aforesaid nuclear blast, then you can lecture me on whether it was a dimension or not.
I'm sorry for your pain. I know that Samantha risked her life for us. I know that she meant something to you. I'm sorry that in her zombified state she tried to kill you.
I'm lost. How does this all connect to Sebastian?
I stole his bride. Samantha was to be his zombie counterpart.
But she gave herself to him. Isn't that what he wanted?
Yes. Initially. Except that when I went to set the Wavetron 6000 reactor to overload, I needed more time. They would have overtaken me if she hadn't protected me.
So she defended you?
Yes. And Sebastian saw the whole thing.
So? He was betrayed.
And that's why I know he'll be looking for us.
No zombie king can keep his throne if he doesn't have a zombie queen.
We need to keep moving. Where is it?
Where's what?
Where did they put it?
What are you looking for?
It's different now. This time, it'll work.
The anti-zombified ray gun.
Of course, why didn't I think about that? Because of your interdimensional shift and the newly found way to exfoliate energy from your fingertips and the modified weapon from Mr. Phillips, you should be able to...
What are you talking about?
It means that I can use the gun to take out Sebastian once and for all.
And that's good, right?
It is if I can find it.
So you're running again?
Human scent has changed.
They're onto us.
How can you tell?
I was raised by wolves until the age of 8. As I grew, so did my sense of smell. We don't have time to talk about that right now.
I sense them too, my lord. There are 4. I only want the one.
We have to hurry.
But my lord, I sense a female. I cannot. My battles with the one have damaged my sensing. I must have my revenge. I will lead you to her, my lord. Then not only will you have your revenge, you can also have your queen.
Look, it's not going to be here because the school was destroyed, remember? This isn't the original school, only a copy.
Perhaps Mr. Phillips might have hidden one in the Wavetron 6000 reactor room. It would be the only place that is still the same.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we just leave that place because it was, I don't know, full of zombies?
I'd have to agree with Ash Tongue on this one. Running back into zombies is not what I had in mind.
Well, this is our only chance.
I am not
This is
interested
our
in becoming
only
a
chance.
zombie
We
now.
need to get it.
Look, I know you're scared, but we have to do this. Sebastian has to be stopped. Now are you with me or not? Then let's get moving. Zombies. 2 of them. One of them's old. I hate old zombies. Mom always said, don't take money from strangers.
Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Phillips!
Wait, he might be able to help us.
Mr. Phillips, it's Ashlee from 3rd period. Remember? Always chewing gum?
And laid on her book reports.
Mr. Phillips, we need your help. Mr. Phillips, please.
Stand back, everyone!
Zen.
Just as I suspected, an anti-zombie tranquilizer, uniquely disguised as a pin.
This strain of zombie toxin is much more potent than I realized. I have 5 minutes until I return to my zombiphonic state. Come on. We have to hurry. I knew that if I was ever overtaken by the undead, there might be a chance that I would lose the original anti-zombified ray gun. Sorry. You see, I kept the original prototype, which was much more powerful than the one I kept in my room. I knew that I didn't need that much power to save mankind. But it would be easy to reproduce on the Chinese market. All I needed was a patent and a ticket to Singapore and... Sorry. Come on. I kept a spare ray gun in the Wavetron 6000 reactor, just in case I was ever changed. Boy, was I right. Now you'll have to hurry. You'll have to find Sebastian and defeat him to rid this world from all the zombies. He'll be looking for you, but remember, you have the advantage.
How's that?
It's because... What I meant to say is you have the disadvantage.
Well, that's comforting.
It doesn't matter. The weapon's all I need to destroy Sebastian.
So, we meet again.
Riff is right. All he needs to do is discharge enough energy from the ray gun, and combine with his newfound source of power exfoliation, which will create the needed 1.21 joules of energy to...
Wait! If you happen to extract that much energy from the ray gun and mix it with Rift's fusion, you might...
How do you know about his power?
Scripting error, I think.
Then that means potentially I could have a flaw in my character.
Nonsense. Writers only tend to make mistakes in characterization. When it comes to key information, that would not be known otherwise.
Okay, I see your point.
Okay,
You will also have to remember.
Oh no, Mr. Phillips is transforming back! No!
I guess you won't have to worry about your book report anymore.
I didn't even read the book. I cheated and used Spark Notes.
So, we meet again.
For the last time.
Riff, wake up! Riff, wake up! Riff, easy! You have a pretty nasty bump on your head.
Where are they?
Ambush. Somehow the zombies knew we were talking to Phillips and they homed in on us. It's some kind of zombie collective. You tried to fight them off, and then you just collapsed. That's when I dragged you into the shadows. They got G and Ashlee.
Not for long.
Excellent work, my fellow warriors. Surprised you like it?
Bride?
Yes. She will do nicely. I even like her eyes.
I'm not marrying any zombie.
But that's okay. You won't have to. The undead you will.
What?
You that becomes a zombie will.
Wait, so the me now that isn't a zombie, will I be marrying you?
No.
She will not marry you willingly, so you have to change her.
I don't like this one. Get rid of him.
No, G! How could you do this?
I'm Zombie King. It's what I do. Where was I?
No, I won't let you!
The sin is getting stronger this way. We can't let them take them.
So what's the plan?
I'll send you out as bait, and when they come for you, I'll melt them with the gun.
But not me, right?
Hopefully not. It's not like I've tested this before.
But not me, right?
No, G, don't do it!
I enjoy watching this. It's just like my family's last Thanksgiving. Master, have you ever noticed that when we make other teen zombies, the process is quite quick, but when we try to turn main characters, it's like we just can't. Yes, I know. It seems as if we were doomed from the start.
G, don't!
No matter. Keep going. You've almost got her.
No, G, don't do it!
Did you hear that?
No. Hey, what's with your hair? It's like the length is constantly changing.
I knew this might happen. It's happening to yours as well.
Knew what would happen.
It's the energy from the blast. Time is now in flux and constantly changing. Not only are small attributes about us changing, but so are large-scale ones. One moment it may appear to be day, and then suddenly, night.
Then zombies could also
Could also appear to look like you or I without any discolorization. They simply move slower and speak with funny voices. They're also made appear to be strange reflections in my glasses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know all this?
What do you mean?
This just seems all too
What?
convenient. Come on. What may have appeared to be continuity issues are explained away with.
Are you just gonna stand there and play 20 questions, or are you gonna help me?
What's 20 questions?
Never mind. Come on.
Hey, wait. If you know all this, then what time is it right now?
It's the same time for me it's been for the past year. 3rd period.
Don't worry. I injected myself with some zombification formula from Mr. Phillips' pen. But I am not fully changed. But I must be pretend to. Or one of them.
What?
She doesn't appear to be that affected with a zombie. Well, as long as she looks good. That's all that matters to me.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but I feel like we've been here before.
No, I think you're right. Something seems...
Does this mean more running before we save the day?
I thought I lost you. How did you survive that? I never could have made it in time if you hadn't saved me.
No, it was you that saved me.
How can you say that? If I'd only done that one thing instead of that other thing, I would have never had to blow up the school. And you would have never had to have given yourself over to be Sebastian's bride.
Riff, it's okay. I'm not that lost girl that I was before. I now am complete.
I am zombie, and that's why you must become one of us and be complete.
You don't have to do this. I could find a way to save.
No, you can't. I am a zombie, like my mother before me.
Your mom was a zombie?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
The zombie curse came to the school because of me, and now I must fulfill what has long been decreed.
Samantha, I don't want to do this. I don't want to lose you again.
I'm already gone.
I know.
What happened? I lost you in the hallway and then...
It doesn't matter. I now know you probably won't get disintegrated in the blast. I can control it.
That's good. Hey, did you say probably? Hey, did you say probably?
Now that my bride is with me, I cannot be stopped.
It's payback time.
Quit messing around! I told you to quit messing around.
No, wait! He hasn't completely changed yet!
I am still half human. I just needed the antidote in a wave translate 1,000 reactor room.
Antidote? You're telling me there was an antidote to the zombie effects this whole time?
Not enough for everyone. Only just enough for one dose.
We could have saved Samantha!
No one could have saved Samantha. No one could have. All that matters now is getting the antidote for G.
What about Sebastian?
We can't worry about him. Besides, he will come to me.
How can you be sure?
Because I have his bride. I need this to defeat him.
Why here?
This is where everything began.
Yeah, well, for this movie. But what about the whole zombie toxin thing?
Yeah, and how come Mr. Phillips...
Too many questions.
Well, now that you have the gun, what should I do if more zombies come?
Run.
Okay, but what if...
Run.
Yes, but what if...
Run.
Sure, okay.
Just like old times.
Only this time you won't get the girl.
But Rifai...
You need to stay outside. I'll take care of this.
I thought it was winner take all.
Look, you have to understand. I have to kill you now. Just don't take it personal. It's just that you're evil, killed the girl I love, and I just hate zombies.
But if I kill you, take it personal. Because I hate people who hate me for being a zombie. Plus you took my queen. twice. Besides, you know
This time it'll be different.
our battles are always the same.
Not this time.
You thought the explosion was to be the end, but you were wrong. We have battled
Countless times in the parallel dimension.
parallel universe, and you have never won. This'll be just like the rest. You can't win.
Only this time I will win.
And why is that?
Because I have nothing left to lose!
Go ahead and finish me. Now that we have a more level playing field, let's try this again.
Kinda hurts, doesn't it? It does. I thought zombies don't bleed on the account that they're undead.
I'm not bleeding. I just ate recently.
I thought zombies don't eat on the account that they're undead.
Does it really matter what it was?
Not really. I was wondering.
Is that all you have?
I was just hoping that in order to kill you, I wouldn't have to kill myself as well.
You could. Just join me. And together, we could rule.
I'll never join you.
With my looks and your power, we could rule.
I will never join you! Let's get this over with.
He's gone.
Riff won. We're free from the zombies. Again.
I know.
Look, we all knew what had to happen once Riff closed that door.
I know.
Then let it go.
No. I think I can bring him back.